What we have here is a state-of-the-art 8x20 ocean container that's been custom built as an environmental spill response unit. It carries extensive ocean and land-based spill response equipment, along with extensive personal protection equipment for the workers that will use it. This one is destined to a construction project on the coast of northern British Columbia. The wide door allows multiple workers to be able to start to deploy the equipment there, rather than if it was just the rear opening, only one or two workers would be able to access the equipment at a time. All the equipment is labeled and marked on the shelves and is set on priority that you would use in a spill situation. What's pretty unique about the side opening containers is you have immediate access to everything that's there. On the right hand side here we have ocean boom. Those are 50-foot lengths, and this container carries 1,000 feet of that. Right beside it are grab and go spill kits. In the event of a small spill, each one of those two kits would be able to handle about 80 liters or 80 or 90 liters each. And then you get into the center on the left of it. The spag-zorb is there. In the event of a spill onto ocean course, you could open up all four doors, and 3, 4, or 5 responders could all be pulling that spag-zorb out at the same time, rather than just one at a time out of the back. The shelves are all numbered, and the units on them are all lettered for inventory control. The first 4 you see on shelf 2, A, B, C, and D are all personal protection equipment. We need that front and center for the responders' health. And then the shelf 6 and shelf 10 are more into the actual spill response equipment, including hip waders, 24-inch rebar to be able to hold the 510 boom in place. And then on the far left, you'll see the letter H on shelf 12. That's part of the environmental test kit that's put in. You'll also see at the top, you'll see white, yellow, and gray pads. The white pads are hydrophobic only. They will only pick up hydrocarbons. On the back wall, strapped to the back wall, is 13-inch silt fencing. And in the event of disturbance on the shoreline, that can be deployed and would be deployed, of course, in the ocean, and would stop any silt or disturbance going out to sea. As well as strapped to the ceiling is 200 feet of 4 and 6-inch piping. In the event that we had to build T-dams in the ditches or the water course, then the 200 feet of piping could be used first for the T-dam and to be able to divert the water. So what we have available from the back smaller door is we do have 18-inch ocean boom. This particular container carries 1,000 feet in 50-foot sections, and they can be linked together. So in the event of a possible contamination going into the ocean, 1,000 feet could be immediately deployed. We also carry board weirs. So when there's a spill going through a culvert, these can be installed right in and be an initial or second line of defense to stop the contamination from flowing. And it carries a 10 by 10 tent that is part of the decon equipment that's used in case a worker does get contaminated for cleanup, along with sprayers and pumps that are there. This environmental response unit carries 4 95-gallon overpacks, and in the interest of saving space, 2 of these overpacks are full of 510 river boom, and 2 of them are full of 2 and 3-inch firefighting discharge hose. Also carries 8 205-liter drums. 4 are closed top, and that's used for recovery of liquids in the event of a spill, and 4 of them are open top for waste oily debris and such. As well, for the storage on the unit, the 45s are full also of 510 river boom used in the event of a spill. Again, utilizing as much space as we can within the container to get as much equipment onto the scene as quick as possible. This unit is a 8x20 with both a rear and a side opening. You can also get it with both sides opening. As well, there's a 10x10 with both the rear and side opening, or just the rear opening. And as well, we make these in 17-foot, 24-foot, and 30-foot tandem axle trailers. The red 30-footer that's outside is a full hydrocarbon response unit and is usually now the first trailer that rolls on any spill here in Vancouver Island.